Hello, Jessie B Scrapbooking here. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today we're going to be working on another sketch right here by, I think it's a page map sketch, but it's with Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches 7. And I am having so much fun with this series. I'm going to be doing 3 pictures instead of 2. I'm going to do this one of my niece, and this one of my son and nephew, and then this one of my nephew, or my son. Sorry. And they were out shooting 22s. This is my daughter's 22. And yeah, my son was the instructor and making sure they were all safe. And it was just a lot of fun. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be using. So I have pulled some scraps. I thought this or this one might be fun for that center band. I'm thinking this one for the background, and then like this for a small, this is like wow, but when you put it as a small back or border, I really like it. And then like this one maybe for one of the other strips in it because it's outdoorsy and the pictures are outdoors. And I like this one for a title, like it's a new day to shine, or I was thinking maybe life is better when you, instead of laugh, I might change that. I don't know yet, but those are my ideas. And then I also have this page here that I really like. I was thinking maybe this would be better for taking a strip off for that banner. I have no idea. I'm going to, pretty positive I'm going to be working with these pictures, or these papers, and with these pictures. And yeah, let's see what we can do with all this and have fun. Let's get scrapping. Okay, so I have the sketch for you up in the top right corner, and this is the piece of paper I am going to use for my background. I really like this paper. It's so pretty. I am trying to decide if this is how I want the pictures to lay, and it is. So now I'm going to mat them both. And what you didn't see earlier is I completely dropped my cutter on the ground, and I didn't notice that the blade actually went flying out. So here I am getting ready to cut. I'm like, oh, wait a minute here. So I have to fix the blade. It pops out and in pretty easy. So, well, you know what you're doing. There it is. Okay, so I am going to mat this picture of my niece on the pink side of this paper. And I'm doing it like the sketch, and where it's a longer on the top, and it has that green is on the other side of it that I showed earlier. And then I've decided to cut these pictures of the boys down to 4 inches tall by 3 inches wide for each. So I'll mat them together like a 4x6. And yeah, so here I am just cutting them down. This is the paper that I really do like, this marbled paper, but in small doses, so like for mats and things like that. I just think it's really pretty, but I couldn't like do a whole background with it. I think that would just like make my eyes go wonky. So I am going to mat this kind of like a Polaroid, where it has a little bit more on the bottom than the top and sides, like it is in the sketch. But I end up not putting any words or anything down on the bottom. I thought I was going to, but I didn't. So I'm getting these all matted up here. And yeah, there you go. Now I have to figure out what I want to use for the stripe. So after I mess around with these a little bit, trying to figure out if that's where I want it, and it is, I find that green piece. I like it. I really like the way it pops off the page, but it's not going to stay there. And so I cut this star down, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to be great. Oh wait, you can't see it. It kind of gets lost. So I went back to my scraps and was looking, and then I remembered this piece. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with the stripes, so I might as well just figure out what title I want to use. And I go with the teal one because it matched one of the flowers in the background, and then I just liked what it said. And I am going to take off laugh and add a different word down there. But so yeah, here I am just trying to figure out how I want that. And to stretch my green piece, I am just going to cut it in half there. And so now it looks like it's going to go all the way across. And now I'm going to go back to that stripe and see, I grabbed this black and white. It came from the same paper pad that the stars came in. And I think it kind of borders it, but not a really bold black. And I liked that. There's my finger tapping, trying to decide what I'm going to do. Go ahead and hear the title, since I know that's going to stay there. And I figured, okay, well, I know these green ones are going to stay here. So I lost my actually square ruler that I have. And so I was trying to make this one work, and it's an 18-inch ruler. It's long. It's driving me crazy. I end up using it, but yeah, I need to find my other ruler. So yeah, you'll see me here playing with this silly ruler, but it works. I get this one straight, and figure out where the other side needs to be, and then I just line them up at the bottom, and it makes it straight enough. It's not perfect, but it'll work. So there we go. And then back to my stripes. Okay, so there I go, placing them down again. I think these stripes gave me the most problems out of everything. And okay, so yeah, I like that. But then the background of that marbled piece was blending into the star paper. And I'm like, maybe I'll just use this little piece of red that I have from yesterday's layout. And I like that, but I don't need a whole lot of it. So, but I definitely like that, the way that breaks up the two whites and gives it that color in between the two. So here I'm deciding, okay, yeah, that was cut really wonky at the end there. So I just straightened that up and lay this down, and it actually goes over about 1/8 of an inch on each side. It just gives it a little fun there. And then this one here, I'm going to cut a strip off of this. I have a wider and a thinner strip, and I decided to go with the thinner. And I'm leaving it at the 12-inch so that it goes clear across and just kind of makes a band all the way across and the whole page. And I like that. Wow, that's like really crooked. I don't think I glue it down that crooked. I hope not. Okay, so here, glue that down and tape this one down. Yeah, that's not as crooked, so that's good. All right, so I'm gonna hear this one flat, And then this other one, I started to hear it flat, and then I'm like, oh no, I want to pop that one up. So I go to my foam and that I get from Walmart, and I hear that whole big piece down, and I'm watching YouTube while I'm doing this. That was me reaching up to the computer. And yep, there you go. I like that. Sorry, I hit my camera stand. And just making sure it's square-ish, and it wasn't quite. So instead of moving everything, I just moved the red stripe a little bit. And yep, playing on the computer again. And alright, so we'll get this one down, and then it gets time for the fun embellishing. So I can't remember what I do first, and I just made this. Oh, the top corner. That's right. I looked up at the sketch and realized that there is a little embellishment cluster up there. And so I decided to bring in some of the same patterns I used down below and just embellish it into this, little cluster up there. And it didn't work out quite like I was thinking it was going to, but it's okay. It worked out good. But it definitely needed more of that green in the up, bringing that green up to the top too. It helped balance it out. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. So there. It's actually not glued down. I just set it there. And these are star sequins that I got from a bag at Walmart. And it was just a whole bunch of sequences, tons of different shapes, sizes, whatever. And I went through this huge bag and I separated out all the colors, all the shapes, and I have different containers for everything. And these ones, I didn't separate out the star sizes, but in this is all different sizes and colors of stars and moons, because there wasn't very many moons, but I figured stars and moons go good together. So yeah, so I'm taking all the different size of stars and colors and everything, and I am placing them over top of the stars that was already in that band on that piece of paper that I put down there. And I actually like how it looks, and it gives it some sparkle. But I decided it needed to have the stars brought up to the top too to get it all to match. And I really like how the stars sequence works on this layout. I wasn't going to use stars, but when I actually put them down, I really, really liked it. Yeah. So, okay, so that's all glued up there now. And so my title needs to be finished. And so it says, life is better when you laugh, is what it originally said. But so I've changed it to life is better when you, and then I started writing shooting, and I'm like, well, that actually does not make any sense at all. So you'll see me go in with another sticker book and find the little tile words, and the title ends up being life is better when you are shooting. And yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's fun, and it works for this particular layout. Yeah, here's where I go and get those. I was going to do the purple, and I realized I had no purple on my layout, so I have to go find the pink ones that I know are in here. And there. They look really red on camera, but they're actually more of a pink color, and they match very well with the other colors in the layout. So, yep, there we are. while I'm laying down this title here, these are just stickers from the dollar store, and I just put them on this little piece of packaging that I had, and it worked really well for getting them all to line up there. I just wanted to say that I'm having a whole lot of fun doing these 30 days of sketches, and I'm not officially part of the Hop or anything like that. I just decided this would be a good spot to start my YouTube channel, and I am having, just like I said, so much fun. I love Christy's Facebook page, and you can have lots of inspiration over there. I go and check it out every day, and the people that are posting on there are amazing, and yeah, you should check it out. And okay, so here I am writing a little bit of journaling, basically just saying what I said at the beginning, that the kids wanted to shoot the 22, so my son set up a target for them and let them each shoot a little bit. And then I decided it needed more. So I found these flowers. They're just white fabric-y flowers that I got at the dollar store. And I really, really like them. So I stuck them on there. And then these stickers that I picked up at the thrift store in a bag of goodies. And these stickers stick really well still. And I just picking off the butterflies. So butterflies and flowers have really nothing to do with shooting 22s, but I liked the way it looked, so I'm using it. And then I realized I needed a spot for the date, so I found this little label and cut it in half, and got out my date stamp and making sure I had the right date on it, and stamp it down. And that little sticker book came from a Walmart. And so stick it in there, and then I grab my puffy dots. I decided to go with the black because I have some black in the marbling and in that banner in the back, and I put 3 little spots around each of my main clusters. And yeah, I think that just about does it. I think it turned out really cute. I hope you enjoyed it, and here are the close-ups. Thank you for watching. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below.